I have been a huge fan of the PWHL, that's the Women's Professional Hockey League. Since it came out, there's a number of Canadian teams that I cheer for. And so I would love to see an integration of some of the PWHL teams coming into their universe. And I would love to be a PWHL player on Heated Rivalry. I think that would be so fun. Maybe a lesbian storyline in there. I would love that. Good. I'm so excited to be geeky with you today.
Yes, I love it. Well, I'm excited too. Listen, I got to tell you, first of all, congratulations on this show.
Thank you so much.
How does it feel like how much people are loving this? Like, I'm obsessed with it, and I know I am not the only one.
Well, I mean, the amount of support has been overwhelming. I'm so thrilled for the whole, casting crew and all the team that worked on this project to get the recognition for the work that they put in for this project. It's been incredible. And also, man, all of this is crazy happening all at once. So I think I'll have a great answer for you on how I'm feeling in about 5 years. But right now, I'm doing great. I'm excited for what's to come.
I love it. No, I mean, it's so funny because I immediately, a lot of people are saying, comparing to Heated Rivalry, right? But not really, but it's a Canadian show. It's ice, right? So I was obsessed with Heated Rivalry, and people are like, have you seen Finding Her Edge yet? And then when I watched it, I was like, oh my God, this is like just as good. Like, it's so good.
Oh, I'm so glad. Well, thank you for saying that. Yeah, I mean, the support for our show has been incredible. Heated Rivalry. I mean, man, what a journey that they have been on. And I'm so excited that people are enjoying Canadian content and that they're getting, more attention because so many things film in Canada, but to be truly Canadian productions, that's warms my little Canadian heart. I'm also excited to see, the next round of things that come out of Canada that are to be celebrated that also are not ice related. Tons of things to offer. This is just a portion of
it. You have a lot more than just ice rinks in Canada.
Yeah. Well, you have quite a few of those.
That's true. I've been there. I do know that. But beaver tails are my favorite thing from Canada, probably.
What do you know what flavor you go for?
I just do any of them. Like there was one that had like chocolate and M&Ms and like I don't know. That's so good. Yeah. Delicious. That's my favorite thing out of Canada, personally. It's
wonderful. Yeah.
I do want to ask you about the figure skating because I mean, is most of that you?
Well, there's some of it is me for sure, but I like to say that I had Canadian skating ability going into this. So I learned how to skate in gym class. I'm from Ottawa, which has like a canal that runs through the main city. And so that when that freezes over, everybody skates on it. And so I was comfortable on skates before I started this, but man, it takes a lot to be a world champion, doesn't it? And so we have an incredible team of doubles who are such talented skaters. And so they did the stuff that it wouldn't have been safe for us to do. But we tried to get in as much as we possibly could. And with season 2 coming up, I'm sure that we'll get even better as skaters and we'll be able to do a lot more.
Yeah, no, I was so excited when I found out that, season 2 is greenlit, which is I was going to say, what was your reaction when you got that news? You must have been over the moon.
I mean, absolutely. I had gotten a text from our showrunner, Jeff Norton, who had said, like, do you have 5 minutes to chat? Nothing bad. And I was like, what could this possibly be? And then he had sent me another text very quickly afterwards saying that the call would be coming from one of the producers' phones. And I was like, this is 8 o'clock on a weekday night. We're not calling a chat right now. So I had a feeling, but then I had to keep it a secret from the rest of the cast for a few days. And then we eventually told everybody on a big Zoom call, which I was really grateful for. I had asked one of the producers when we were filming, if we were going to get renewed, could you tell us all together? Could we have that experience together? And so when I knew that call was coming, I had a bunch of balloons that, like, once they told everybody, I pulled them into my frame to celebrate. Yeah, it was such a treat.
No, that's so fun. Well, I mean, I'm glad because it does kind of end on a cliffhanger. I was like, you can't end season and just be like, and that's the whole story. That would be crazy. Obviously, you can't share too much, but like, what do you hope for? Like, what would you like to see for your character and other characters in season 2? What would your ideal be?
Okay, well, I have to say, any good ideas I have to go to the writers. If I tell you, they won't happen.
That's
So
fair.
I got to keep some of my cards close to my chest. But I mean, I definitely want to see more drama between the love triangle. I've got to see. We can't end it exactly there, right? There's got to be a little more push and pull. And alongside that, I really have loved the sister storyline. I
Mhm.
have to fight with Elise at least one more time, right? Something's got to come up. And I would love for Adriana to be a better friend. I think a lot of this season, Adriana is learning how to put herself into the spotlight and take on that, which is part of her journey. But I think in the process, she's absolutely a bad friend to Riley. And I also think she isn't as good of a sister to her younger sister Maria as I would like her to be. They never really have any conflict in the first season, but if you look through the scripts sort of side by side, she is always going to Maria for support, and I would love to see her be a support to Maria as well.
Oh, I love that. I know I have a sister and then I have two daughters. So like anything sister related always gets me on any extreme. You know what I mean? So
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm an only child myself, but it has been such a treat to kind of get sisters through
yeah.
this and with how close that we've become.
Is there a moment like on set that stands out to you, whether it was like hanging out with your cast or something that you were filming from season one?
Oh, just like anything
Just
that's
anything,
the
like
whole
something
thing.
maybe funny happened or one of your favorite moments.
Oh gosh, I mean, there were moments every single day, but I think one that really captures sort of the camaraderie between all of the casting crew is, we shot outside of Toronto in the winter, and so you have to deal with weather, right? That can be a big thing. And anyways, there were several storms that we had to work through, and we had wonderful teams help figure out, and we had a karaoke birthday party during a power outage with a lot of the casting crew because we were all living in the same place at the same time. And so we had a couple backup generators that were running a karaoke machine.
What did you sing?
Oh, I played guitar.
Oh,
I was doing the acoustic version. I mean, I think I jumped in for Teenage Dirtbag at one
oh,
point.
that's a good one.
Leave it to everybody else.
There was that trend with that song not too long ago where people were showing like going back and showing pictures of them back in their teen years.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good song.
Of
That's
course,
fun.
lovely.
And then I have to ask you because you did just post a picture with Connor.
I did. Yes.
What would you say would be a fun? How would that be a crossover? How would this work?
Oh, if I could put my like dream crossover in both directions.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I have been a huge fan of the PWHL. That's the Women's Professional Hockey League. Since it came out, there's a number of Canadian teams that I cheer for, and so I would love to see an integration of some of the PWHL teams coming into their universe. And I would love to be a PWHL player on Heated Rivalry. I think that would be so fun. Maybe a lesbian storyline in there. I would love that. And if some of the Heated Rivalry cast, of course, aside from Aiden Shaw, who's already in both series, but if they were going to come and join us, I think they would have to be like competitive, like members from Voltage or maybe other rival skating leagues. Like I would love to see them come in for a competition, do some incredible spins, and then just like blow us all away and then peace out. I think that would be fun.
That would be fun. And I feel like too, like in universe, these could be in the same universe,
They
technically.
kind of could. Yes, there's absolutely an opportunity there.
The Olympics features, I mean, you could easily have some kind of crossover there.
So let's put you in touch with the writers, huh?
Let's do it.
Okay.
I would love to see that. I just want to see it.
What would you do then?
I don't know. I think it would be cool if like everyone kind of ended up at like the Olympics or some skating something because there is figure skating and hockey at the Olympics at the same time.
There is. That's all I've been watching right now.
Exactly. So if there was some way the heated rivalry teams are there, oh man, that would be so fun. I don't know. There'd be some kind of drama. There would have to be some.
Oh, of course there would.
I'd be down for it. So I hope you would be down for it.
Oh, I'm already in. I have signed my contract. I'm there.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for your time. And like I said, congratulations on everything. I can't wait for season 2. And just, congratulations on everything, because I love how people are loving this, because it's really so good.
Thank you so much. It's been such a pleasure speaking with you today.
Thank you. Have a good one.